Yeah, Weege Show from a very sunny Washougal Motocross Park, but it's not hot. We've been really lucky, by the way, with the weather this year. It's almost like we're still having the races in the fall. Once again, so much to cover. Let me just mention the race winners right off the top. I will also put my backpack down, so I will inevitably forget it here. And then 3 hours from now, I'll be racing back to the track, hoping that this semi doesn't run it over. But we'll chat with some of the riders here. We're gonna chat with some of the riders. You.
Yes, sir.
Zac Commons, you're a racer. You're a racer.
Once was.
Once was.
Yeah.
And you're now doing PR for Cowie. This is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Keeping it in the family.
We were actually just chatting about that. Good to see each other again.
Did you guys used to battle? Were you like same age and stuff?
Yeah.
Oh, really? He was a pretty bad dude.
Yeah.
He was a pretty bad dude. No way. You didn't. There were some guys that could beat you that you now beat. It's kind of weird how that works. A lot of guys. A lot of guys. Dude, I remember way back, Aaron, you got like a second in a moto at Loretta's, and I was so pumped for you. I'm like, oh, good. He can say one time he got a podium at Loretta's.
He did, for real.
Yeah.
He's the only guy that went to Loretta's twice in a year, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One year I went 3 times because they had that big flood out that one year. And I
had to race again.
Davey was paddling down the stream, down the start line, and he posted on Facebook.
Underwater. Oh my gosh.
We couldn't race that weekend, obviously, but yeah, my only wins at Loretta's.
Yeah.
I won 3 motos.
Ever?
Yep. In 2004 or 2005.
Okay.
And then 2 in
2014.
Well, yeah, 6 in 2013.
B class. That was the big breakthrough. That was a big
So
breakthrough.
I guess 7 wins.
A-class year when you had, like, you were ripping and then had some sort of issue early in the week, right? Or a foot or something.
Break your toe or something?
Yeah.
Oh, bike blew up. Bike blew up. What did you do? Just tell everybody what you did in between the racing years and now. I'm impressed by this to get this job.
I went to school, so I did online school while I raced for 2 years, and then transferred to a university. I went to Columbia, actually, out in New York City.
The Columbia.
Yeah, not the country, but yeah, Ivy League University. Yeah. So 2 years there, pretty awesome transition from moto to that, and then now back.
And you said that putting on your college application that you had raced for a professional athlete,
absolutely
impressed an Ivy League school.
Absolutely, enough so that like during the orientation, you know, like all of the incoming students are there, and the dean of the school was going through this, like, we've got some really amazing people this year. We've got an Olympic equestrian horse rider. We have a former professional motocross racer.
Nice.
And like listed it off, and like my sister was crying, my mom high-fived me. It was like motos being recognized on the
pretty cool
academia.
Do you see yourself as Ivy League college material? Maybe someday. Is that coming anytime soon?
I think they would listen to me talk for a little bit, and they'd be like, nah, you know,
it'd be over.
You need to take English class again.
That's pretty good. Are you happy with a little bounce back today?
Yeah, for the most part. Last 3 weeks have been kind of a struggle. So,
yeah.
4th to end the day was kind of a breath of fresh air, and to get the start again from Redbud, you know.
Yes.
Yeah, it's better, but obviously not where I want to be.
Yeah, those guys were ripping in that second moto.
I mean, I went from 3rd in the points to 6th in the points in 2 weeks. So
wow.
That's a big shot. So yeah, I want to get back up there and battle with these guys and get back to where I was at Redbud.
Hey, I'm wondering for you, is this going to be the first like full end-to-end season? Obviously, you're hoping.
Yeah.
Are you feeling that at all?
Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's my first one, so I could be.
Okay.
I am pretty smoked after this 4-week stretch.
Yeah.
It's definitely been pretty tough. Some of the roughest tracks, and we got to do them 4 weeks in a row.
That's right.
Yeah, I think it's all going to come down to how much I recover and recuperate these next 2 weekends, and yeah, come back swinging at Dilla.
We could get some mud races. Ironman, Dilla, those are notorious. There we go. There we go. All right, AP. Dude, winning races.
I know.
Winning races. Literally just starts? Just literally?
I mean, I think that's pretty much the golden ticket. I got my first moto. That's my first ever hole shot in a pro motocross race. So
wow, crazy.
That probably was a highlight of the day. I mean, obviously winning was great, but getting a hole shot and being able to lead a race from start to finish and ride like I feel like I ride at the practice track, and it translated today. So yeah, it was fun. Second moto was a good battle. I knew Eli was coming, and I knew he had more speed than both of us, Dylan and I, but I just wanted to keep him back behind me a little bit. I didn't block him dirty or anything, but I was riding. I kind of took some of his lines and kind of knew where he was at. So, but yeah, he rode great, and it was a gnarly battle because everything's so close out there. Lap times are so close. And even the 250 class, I was talking to Pierce, like everyone's so close, and once you get past one guy, it's like a freight train. So, yeah, it was a good day, and finally went from no podiums to a win. So,
how bad were you, like, down after whatever round 3 or 4, say, where it wasn't coming together? Like, were you pretty bummed?
Yeah, I was bummed. It's just you never stop searching, especially at that point where you don't know if you're doing the right things. And for me, I was questioning a lot of things. When you don't get the results, it's hard not to. So, but honestly, I didn't really change much. I told Steve I worked a little bit with Tim Ferry this week on starts, and he's gonna run with that one. Notorious great starter, Tim Ferry. That really worked? Well, Evan's a good starter, so I had to get my reaction time better. So if I can out-jump Evan, I knew I'd be in a good spot. So, and we did a little bit of mapping on my bike, so when I hit the rev limiter, or we set it so it hit a max at like 9,000 RPMs, and I had to stay under that, so that's kind of what helped me a little bit too. So, right, the intel. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I'll be honest, it's not a secret. People do it, but yeah, it helped me a lot because I kind of get a little bit crazy on the line. I get over too many RPMs, and I immediately. So Evan starts at Loretta should be good. They should be, yes. But on a 125? 125. I mean, it might have been my confidence is so high because I was getting hole shots on. On a 125. Yeah. Congrats. At least I got a hole shot. So, but no, it's a good step. And winning's awesome. So going to this break and hopefully get better and come out at Unadilla, which is a good track for me. So I'm excited. Okay, it's turning around. Thanks. And hey, a week ago we just visited you to see if you'd even be racing anymore. You're the slightest little. That's all I got. That's it. And then you rode your best race. Well, did you say this is your best motocross race ever? Yeah. What? Is this a coincidence, or is there something from last week that fired you up?
I just, I don't know, I felt like I just like kind of built into it. Like last weekend was terrible, but it was just like bad luck.
But the riding was good.
I put myself in a good position and then just made a mistake and then I got hit by multiple guys. Ruined my weekend, but all in all, like I wasn't riding that bad. I just wasn't there. I just needed a weekend like this to like show myself that I'm like one of those guys. It's been tough like all year. Like I've been struggling and searching, but no, I think I'm getting better every weekend. And even though like sometimes it doesn't show, like I think it showed today. So yeah, it was just everything came together today. So I was happy. Got some good starts and put 2 solid motos together. Some mistakes, but I can't really complain because, like you said, it's my best overall so far. So.
And dude, you fought Jet with like everything you had in that second moto. It was a good battle.
Everything, yeah.
You passed him back too.
Yeah, he got me, and then I got him back, and then I just like blew that rut out.
Yep.
And then, that was a bummer. But after that, I was like, it was tough. Like I was pretty gassed at that point, but I knew like my mechanic had like 5 laps to go, so I just like dug deep, and then by the end of the moto, I ended up catching RJ. So. Yeah, that was could have been for 3rd, but solid 4th. So I'm stoked.
A lot to build on, as we say. A lot to build on. All right, that's Pierce Brown. A good run for him. This is the media corral. They're talking to some other guys. This guy, he's going to win one of these races one of these days. Someday he's going to get a win. It's all brought to you by Racetech and their Gold Valves. They will make your suspension plusher, better bottoming resistance. They are made and engineered in the USA, and a lot of privateers use them. So there you go, that's Racetech. Go to racetech.com. They also do great engine work as well. They're always known as a suspension company, but their engine work is great as well. So Chase Sexton, as we just talked to, won the race today, and he had a hole shot. You don't really see hole shots very often from Sexton. And then Dylan Ferrandis hole shot the second moto. You don't often see hole shots out of Ferrandis. And you'd think if 2 bad starters get hole shots, that's probably gonna be the end of the day for everybody else. But no, man, the racing was absolutely close. We saw an epic final couple of laps of Moto 2 of the 450 division when that Eli Tomac guy, who's gonna win a race someday, really got it rolling, and we saw the classic Eli Tomac charge. And my gosh, with the fans here at Washougal who have seen some great races from Tomac in the past, they were going nuts. And then we had the inevitable Ferrandis versus Tomac late in the race collision that we've been waiting for all year. And Tomac was throwing down 214s and he threw down a 213 to get to Ferrandis as the white flag came out. Got to give credit to that Ferrandis guy again, dude. He weathered the storm. He went into the 214s himself on the last lap. Eli made a few mistakes and then it was over. And just like that, people are yelling. I don't know who it is. Oh, it's Mike Genova, and I think that's Vince Freese over there of the Moto Concepts team. Once Tomac made a few mistakes, Ferrandis had him held, and he held on to take the second moto win, 5-1. And getting on the podium again, that's what Ferrandis does. He really extended the points lead. It's not a good race for Ken Roczen. I'm not sure if it was residual damage from the crash, getting run over in the first turn last week. I think he had an illness last week as well. Either way, he was good at the beginning of the first moto, and then wasn't very good after that. And he's lost a ton of points, and Ferrandis now has a 47-point lead in the series. In the 250 class, oh, what could have been. Justin Cooper was en route to really grabbing this 250 championship by the throat. He won the first moto under pressure from RJ Hampshire and Jeremy Martin. I think that's what Cooper really needed to do to prove he could be strong down the stretch. Megawatt and Ehab. It's our sound man and the legendary Megawatt announcing. See you at Loretta's.
Can't wait. Looking forward to it.
Oh, I like that enthusiasm.
I love it.
I can't wait. Yes, yes, that's exactly. It's a long week, everybody. Cooper held on to win that first moto. It looked like things were going his way. I feel like I just saw that guy. I feel like I just saw you. It's deja vu. And then Moto 2, Jeremy Martin got by, but Cooper was still going to win the overall and was going to make up a bunch of points because Jet Lawrence had another bad start in Moto 1. Start was better in Moto 2, but Jet made some mistakes early, and I think it was going to be a 15 to 13 point gain for Cooper on the day, depending on how it shook out. And then with a lap and a half to go, Cooper was digging deep. He was trying to get Jeremy Martin. Martin, kind of like Ferrandis in the 450s, he saw that Cooper was coming, he answered the charge, and then Cooper was down. See if I can get over to the Yamaha truck, see if it's over there. Cooper was down going up Horsepower Hill. It was a big crash, and you could tell that the bike and even the rider was not the same after that. And then Cooper finished, I think, 7th or 8th in the final moto. In the end, he only gained, I think, 2 points on the day on Jet Lawrence. So, man, that was a massive shakeup with a lap and a half to go. And for Jet, he's going to salvage something. He finally had a decent start in the second moto, so he can leave here saying, okay, the start slump is over, and he dodged a bullet. It could have made a big gap in the points today, but instead it was about even. So Jet can get out here kind of like a whew, that could have been bad, and I maybe have my start solved. Let's go visit a privateer who made the motos today. In the motos today. I saw you out there.
I didn't finish second moto though. I got a flat.
That's all right. Save on the gas bill. Yeah. I like it. Save wear and tear. Hours on the, how many hours you got on this thing, Connor Olson?
Too many.
Too many. So that's a good way to back it down. They give a thing for that?
Dude, look how big that trophy is.
From Fox.
Bro, I did not know that they made a trophy for this.
Hey, I was told to go to Canfield, and I was like, what did I do? And I walk in, and he's like, hey, here's your award. And I was like, I was good today?
Yeah.
Like, I didn't do anything?
So they do that every round? Obviously.
There's something to dream of, Connor Olson. Cody Schock.
I can't do shit when he's out there though.
Yeah,
Hey, you don't say that.
He's
We're
like
family,
a wall.
Okay, we're family.
Yeah, I'm happy you're getting in.
He's like a wall, all privateers. You cannot pass this position. You will not be Cody Schock, all privateers.
All 5'8" of me, baby.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you're 6'2" giant.
Oh, we got
nothing.
We do our videos of like our question thing.
Yeah.
And we actually asked each other questions this weekend. And the video is great when I'm filming him and he's like looking up at me.
My neck hurts.
He was worn out before the motos from answering questions. Here we go. We're gonna get Cody Schock, Connor Olson. Wow, that is a significant difference.
That's how we go golfing.
That's out of a movie.
He's got a head over you right now. He's got a head over you.
My best friend.
We're good.
Hey.
All right, privateer power, absolutely.
Yes, sir.
And what's that?
We got a better day. I finished the motos.
Chain stayed on, no electrical problems.
Yeah, we're good.
Maybe you need mechanicals just so other people can win this award. That's really the only other way it's gonna happen.
You don't say that.
The shocker. Okay, you're done with that? You're done with that. Yeah.
The shocker.
Everyone, Whenever Canfield calls you over to the AMA truck, it's always good. It's always just to give you an award. Yes, just to give you an award. Gear looked good today. Gear looked good today, Connor. Yes.
You weren't paying for that one.
No, well, this whole van got contraband in here. Is this bag? It's the bag to take right here? Okay. It's a really long Weege show, but what the heck? You like talking to riders, right? I'll be right back. So much for that. Little known secret, everyone picks the red-eye flights, including myself. So Washougal to get out of here early. I hope you enjoyed the interviews I did get with some riders and the breakdown. We hyped this as a pivotal round of Lucas Oil Pro Motocross, and it really is. Justin Cooper almost got the break he needed. Didn't quite happen, so they'll live to fight another day in the 250 division. Jeremy Martin is down 61 points. Is that manageable with a couple rounds to go? Normally it wouldn't be, but you never know the way this 250 class has been this year. And Ferrandis, we've already said all the positive things we could possibly say about him. All right, we'll see you at Unadilla, everybody, but there will be Weege shows coming from Loretta Lynn's, so stay tuned.